start from the beginning as though people watching this don't know anything. So as newbies, just start with what happened. What I know you've been in court today and it's been adjourned, but start off telling us what you did, why you did it, and what the consequences of it have been.
Well, my girlfriend loves her dog more than anything, probably more than me, and she keeps calling it the cutest thing in the world, so I thought it would be really, really funny to turn it into a Nazi. So I taught the dog to jump around and go mental when I say the phrase "gas the Jews," and I also taught it to Nazi salute by lifting its paw, and I filmed it, posted it online in order to show her and annoy her, and then I got arrested and charged for hate crime.
It's very apparent, it's very clear from watching it, it's a piss take. It's a piss take.
Yeah.
You're taking the piss. Yeah? You're taking the piss. It's, it's not like you're it's not like you're properly breeding a Hitler dog, yeah? It's a joke.
No. No, that was the entire point. It was just a joke. I just wanted to do something funny. It was just shock comedy. It was just, offensive humour. But when I was in court today, the prosecutor was actually trying to say that I was sneakily trying to actually encourage anti-Semitism and violence towards Jews. That was the prosecutor's position. I'm not joking.
So you've made this video as a bit of a joke against your missus, and then what? You've got the knock on the door?
Oh yeah, they came to the door and they did the whole I'm sure you know why we're here type of thing, and I was just sort of, well, I have an idea. And then they just flat out said, well, we're here to arrest you. And I was just like, alright, okay. Like that, right? And then I got handcuffed, just in case, I think they were worried in case I made a meme on my way out or something like that, right? And so they handcuffed me, led me outside, and the press were waiting to take pictures of me getting arrested.
Like you're a kiddie fiddler coming out. Like, oh, look who we've got, look who we've got. We've got him, here he is.
Yeah.
Did they not arrest did they not arrest the dog?
No, they didn't arrest the dog. He didn't get sent to the pound or anything like that. He's probably going to get sent to a re-education camp for his extremist beliefs, though.
How many times have you been in court?
Today was the 5th time I've been in court. This has been going on since April 2016. And my next day in court is in January of 2018.
All humour aside, all joking aside, yeah? Like, I know we can laugh off everything, yeah? That's what I do. I laugh off everything. I make a joke out of everything, even when it's stressing me out. Even when it's caused my life disruption, yeah? I still try and make a joke out of it. Tell me honestly, because this must have disrupted your life.
Oh yeah, big time. I became pretty much unhireable. I got fired from the job that I was in at the time, which was just a minimum wage call centre, so that wasn't really a big deal. But every job I went for after it, they either just plain didn't want to touch me, didn't want to have anything to do with me, and I just get fired from every single one. Like I would try and get a job, and after a week they would find out how I was, and then just fire me.
You're unemployable now because you made a joke with a dog.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that pretty much is it. I've got a job now, but the only reason that I've got the job is that my friend owns the company that I'm working for, so the only person that could fire me is him, and he knows for a fact that I'm not a Nazi, I'm not an anti-Semite, so he says that no matter what he'll never fire me, so I'm happy with that.
And then you see the going to court thing, yeah? Have you been told you're facing custody?
Oh yeah, the first day I was arrested, I was actually kept in the cells overnight for court the next day.
They held you for court?
Yeah. Kept me in overnight. And liberated me. I got Procurator Fiscal Liberation. I got that the next day, so I just get let out.
So they've held you for court, and then have they told you that at the end of this you could be facing prison sentence?
Yeah, it's up to a year in prison. I think
up to a year in fucking prison. It's what an absolute farce! What an absolute farce! How unbelievable! So what is it? So what is the law now then? So comedians can't tell comedians. If a comedian tells a joke about black people, about Muslims, about Jews, if a comedian tells a joke about gay people, are they subject to these laws, these hate laws? Comedians could end up in prison.
It seems as well, it's like a lot of the hate laws are actually based on the personal perception of the perceived victim. So sometimes the way that they're trying to structure hate laws now, from my understanding when I read it, it seems that you don't even have to actually say anything racist. You could do something even as simple as shooting a person a dirty look. If they perceive that you did that, because they're gay or Muslim or so on and so on, you can be charged for that because it seems to be it's only the person's perception that they take into account.
Do you know what happened to me, okay? This is exactly the same as this. I was booking into a hotel in Sheffield and there was a young Muslim girl working on reception. Very attractive young girl, yeah? Really pretty young girl. Now, so as I walked in, I wanted to make sure she was all right. There were 6 of us. We had English Defence League hoodies on, yeah? So I walked in. I said, all right, I said, where are you from, yeah? Where are you from? As I was talking to her, one of the things I asked her was, where are you from? She said, Sheffield. And I was like, no, like your family's heritage. Where's it from? She said, Afghanistan. And I said, 2 of my best friends at school from Afghanistan. So I had this chat with her. I was so nice to her. I was so super nice to her, yeah? Partly because she was an attractive young girl. I then get to Luton Airport. I'm arrested for racism, for racism. When I get down to the interview room, I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell have I done? Yeah. And then they've got me an interview and they've said, you stayed in Sheffield in this hotel. And I was like, yeah. And they read out what I'd asked this girl. You asked her where she's from. And I'm thinking, yeah, okay. and they've asked her this and I'm like, where's the racism? And they've said, well, you asked her where she's from. She deemed that as racism, yeah? I was like, oh, fuck, get the fuck out of here. That shows how bad I am at chatting a bird up. I'm getting nicked for it. I'm getting nicked for race hate. But that's the same thing they do. So if someone perceives it, so even though you're joking, if the Scottish Council of Jews perceive that it's hurting their feelings, you get charged.
Yeah, that pretty much is it. It was all about the prosecutor was trying to purposefully ignore the context of the joke as well. He was, see how I offered an explanation at the start and then also at the end of the video as to why I was doing it. The prosecutor was trying to completely ignore those parts and just focus on, me jumping around saying that phrase.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Yeah. It's frightening. It's actually frightening to see someone in the position of, like, for example, a Crown prosecutor to think that when he's dealing with a trial, it's completely okay to ignore context. That's frightening. That actually terrifies me.
Yeah. If I ask you on it, do you think you're going to end up in prison for this?
I'm certain I'm going to get found guilty, but prison, I've no idea.
I don't know. See, I don't want to get you. I'd watch this and see, and judging by what's going on currently in the British climate, that things that you wouldn't think are going to happen will happen, and it seems that they're using you. I don't know if you agree that they'd use your case. It's because it's got so much because it's become so high profile. Is you're going to be used to set an example. Oh
yeah. I completely fully expect that. I didn't think they thought there would be as much public backlash. I didn't think that they thought that my YouTube would become as big as it did and I would have a bigger voice. So I think this was a virtue signal that backfired. But now they've realised they're in too deep, so they're just doubling down on it.
I hope to see you on 5th of January and hopefully to celebrate afterwards on the 5th of January. Yeah?
Hopefully, man, yeah.
Hopefully, Bo. You're going to bring your prison bag?
Yeah, I will, just in case.
You've got to, ain't you? You've got to. All right, man. It was good speaking to you, bruv.
Good speaking to you, man. Thanks very much.
Cheers,
dude. I appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.